My name is Eliza, and I am a makeup hoarder. Hi, Eliza. I have been hoarding makeup for many years now. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't help myself. There's just something about the feel of a new tube of lipstick, the rush of putting on a new pigmented coral blush on my cheeks, the smell of the first spritz of a new fragrance. Every time I go out, I always find myself coming home with 1 or 2 or 3 new products. I can't help myself, and I want to change, I really do, but I just don't know how. Well, I am glad that you are taking the initiative. Admitting that you have a problem is the first step. But what can I do now? Well, there are quite a few steps that you can take, but the first one is to go on Project 10 Pan. Oh, Project 10 Pan, that's good. It's really hard, but it will really help. Project 10 Pan? Hi everyone, so that is my little Project 10 Pan skit. I don't have a green screen, so I kind of had to use my ingenuity and kind of film myself in 2 different spots and make sure the camera is perfectly still, and then just kind of merge those two videos together. So that's why the lighting is kind of a little bit off and it is a little bit cheesy, but you guys got the point. So yes, I am going to be starting Project 10 Pan. I'm excited about it. For those of you who don't know, Project 10 Pan is this challenge where you use up 10 beauty products or any kind of products that you already own, like use them completely up to the pan, nothing left in the tube, before you go and purchase more products. And this is just a really great way to kind of see what you already have and like play with what you already have before you go purchase another thing. And it's also for all of you makeup hoarders, and it kind of just challenges you to kind of finish what you already have before you go out and buy new things. I decided to go on Project 10 Pan after I was just looking at my dressing table and I was like, when on earth am I going to finish all of these products? These are the products that I most often use. This isn't even including all the makeup that I probably should either just throw away or give away or do something like that with, because they're just things that I don't even bother looking at. And I was just like, there's no way in 100 years I'll be able to finish all this. So I really want to finish some of the products that I already own before I even think about going out and buying new things. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the products that I decided to pan, and also invite you guys along on this journey with me. Maybe you guys could do a Project 10 Pan or a Project 5 Pan or Project 1 Pan. Like I said, it's just a really great way to kind of see all the products you already have and use them, and use up products that you've had for a while and things that you've forgotten about before you go out and buy new things. So I'm really excited about it. I think I already said that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Project 10 Pan was originally started, it's not my idea, I'm sure you guys already know that I didn't come up with this genius idea, but it was originally started by Laura from Lollipop26. She doesn't have videos on YouTube anymore, but she does have this really amazing blog. It's called Buy Now Blog Later, and I'll put a link in the bottom bar below, but go check it out if you love her, if you miss her on YouTube. You can get like a little fix of her on her blog. Okay, so getting started. I don't even know where to start. I have decided to pan a whole wide range of products, from like moisturizers to lip products to face products to even perfume. I'm including perfume in this because I have a lot of perfume that I don't even use anymore, or I haven't used in a while, so I'm going to include that into my Project 10 Pan. So the first, I guess, is moisturizers. I have tons and tons of moisturizers. Moisturizers that I have forgotten about, moisturizers that I've bought and maybe tried once and didn't not like but didn't love but just never tried again. So my goal is to use up some of the moisturizers that I currently own and don't use. For example, these Nivea Visage Q10 moisturizers. I don't even remember how much these were. They were more than $10 a piece. One is for morning and one is for night. So I'm going to try to use all these up. These are full, completely full. I may have used these like once or twice, and I don't know why I didn't use it again. But the next thing that I'm going to include is my Nars blush in Orgasm, and I've actually already hit pan on this, as you guys can see. I absolutely love this blush. I used to wear it every single day, and now I kind of just wear it occasionally, but I still love the color of this blush on me. So I want to use this up as soon as possible because I actually already bought another one, a new one. It was very optimistic of me. I don't know why my voice sounds weird right now. I think it's because I'm getting a cold again. But yeah, so it was very optimistic of me to go out and purchase another one before I even finished this, because as soon as I saw pan on this, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out so fast, I better go out and buy another one. But I've had it for, I think, I bought this a few months ago, and I still have tons of product left, so I'm going to try my hardest to finish this up before I even touch this. So that is going to be in my Project 10 pan. The next thing is lipsticks, and these two are from Nars. I'm going to kind of count this as one because, or maybe just whichever one I finish first. These two I kind of bought because I like the color. They're both very nude, neutral colors, but I bought them because I think I read them in a magazine or something, and back when I bought them, I think last year, nude lips are really in, and you can still wear nude lips now, but I used them for maybe a couple weeks, and then I just never used them again, and it's such a waste because Nars lipsticks, I don't know how much they run for, like $26 or $30 or something like that. So it's such a waste, and I have so much product left. Like, look at that. So much product left. So I'm going to try really, really hard to finish at least one of these up because they are gorgeous colors. They're really awesome finishes. One is like a sheer finish and one is like a satin finish, I think. But they're really, really nice on. They are in Honolulu Honey and Belle de Jour. So I'm going to try really, really hard to finish at least one of these up because it's such a waste that they're just sitting there unused. In line with the lipsticks, I'm also going to try to use up a few of my lip glosses. I have tons of lip glosses that I don't really use that often, or if I use it once in a while, but I'm going to try to use up as many lip glosses as I can. These three in particular, because I've had these for quite a while, not like super long, but I've had them for a while, and they're really gorgeous colors and I really like them, but again, they're just sitting there unused, so it's such a waste. They are all from Stila. One is like the lip glaze and the other ones are just glosses, so I'm going to definitely try to use up as many of these as possible before I go out and purchase more lip gloss. The next is a fragrance, and I'm going to try to use up my Vera Wang limited edition Princess fragrance before I go out and purchase anything new. I actually even had to stop myself the other day from purchasing one of Vera Wang's new fragrances. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one where the promo is Leighton Meester. I think it's Love Struck. But yeah, I sprayed some on while I was walking through the bay, and it smells so good, but I had to stop myself. I still have this one, which is the limited edition one, and it's half full or half empty, depending on how you look at life. And I also have like almost a full bottle of the original Princess Vera Wang, so I was like, I cannot buy any more Vera Wang before I use up one of these. So I'm going to try to use this one up because it has the least amount in it, and I really do like the smell, so it's not like I'm forcing myself to finish it because it does smell really nice, and I'll probably regret it after because this was limited edition and I won't be able to get it anymore. Okay, so the next thing that I am including is a Benefit box powder, and this is probably not going to happen because there's just so much product in one of these. And no, I'm not saying that I want to finish all 6 of these before I go buy something new. My goal is to finish at least one of them because I've had these for so long and I love, love, love the Benefit box powders. There's so much product in them, but I really, really, really want to finish at least one of these up because, I don't know, it's just such a waste. I think if anything, the first one that I will finish is probably my Hoola bronzer because I think I put the most dent in this one. My other ones I haven't really used that often. Like, a lot of these are still really, really full. Like, this one is new. I just got this one, so that doesn't really count. But Dandelion, I haven't even put a dent in. Benefit 10, I haven't really even put a dent in. And Sugar Bomb, This one I kind of put a little dent in, but I've definitely not used these enough considering that I've had them for quite a while. So my goal is to finish at least one of them, or at least put a really significant dent in at least one of them. And I am actually going to do a little review on the Benefit box powders. It was a request a couple months ago, and I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet, but I promise I haven't forgotten, and I will be doing it soon. The next thing that I'm going to pan is my Nars press powder. I've actually had this for so long. This is actually the same press powder that I did my how to fix broken press powder video on. It was like one of my first videos, my first tutorials that I ever filmed, and this is still the exact same press powder that I had in that video, which I did, I think, last year. I love Nars's press powders. They just go on so nice and satiny smooth on my skin, but this one is so dark. It's way, way, way too dark for me, but I bought it because at the time this was a really close color to my skin tone. I think I bought this coming off of a vacation or summer or something like that, because I was so dark. And so when I went to the Nars counter to get her to kind of match my skin tone, this was the closest powder to my skin tone at the time. And now I am considerably lighter, and I haven't been this dark in quite a while, so I kind of just use it as a contouring bronzer because it's so dark. Like I said, I've had it for so long, over a year now, and I want to not have this anymore. So I'm going to try to finish that up, even if it takes me forever. Even if I can only use it as a contouring bronzer, I'm going to try really, really hard. The next thing is concealer. This one is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I have way too much concealer. I have this one, I have my MAC Select Cover Up, I have a Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics, I have a Vichy Derma Blend Concealer, and I have a Laura Mercier Concealer. There's no way I need that much concealer. I know I always complain about my dark circles, but I definitely don't need that much concealer. So I'm going to try to use up at least one of them. The one I chose was my Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I've had this for a while. I don't know why I stopped using it. It still works really great, and maybe when I start using it again, I'll realize why I don't use it anymore, but I'm going to try really hard to finish this up. This is almost a full tube of concealer, so this will probably last me a while, but I'm going to try really hard to finish that up. The next thing is a pressed powder, and this one is from MAC, and this one matches my skin tone a lot better than the Nars one. But I don't know why I stopped using this. I really like it. It makes my face feel like flawless, and if nothing else, it just blots out the shine on my skin. So I'm going to try really hard to hit pan on this, and I'm actually just missing like a couple more MAC things before I can back to MAC. So that'll kill two birds with one stone. The next thing that I'm going to include is my Nars Multiple in Orgasm. I love Nars Multiples. I don't know why I'm trying to use up all my Nars products, but I think it's because I have a lot that I don't use, and for the kind of money that I paid for it, I think it's just better if you use them, and then rather than just them sitting there unused. But I love Nars Multiples. They are so great as long as you get a good color that you can wear, that's more versatile, that you can wear in different ways. And so that's why I chose Orgasm, because it's something that you could definitely wear on your cheeks, on your eyelids, maybe even on your lips, because it's one of those like universally flattering colors. But I've had this for a few months now, and I still have tons and tons and tons of product left, like tons. So I'm going to try really hard to finish this up before I go out and buy something new. The last thing that I'm going to include are Stila tinted moisturizers. I have tons of tinted moisturizers, especially from Stila, and these are the old packaging too. The new packaging looks like these. It's a lot sleeker and less like bulky plastic, but yeah, so like I said, I have tons of Stila tinted moisturizers. I have the bronzing one, which I really love, the illuminating one, sheer color with SPF, and then sheer color that's oil free. So I'm going to really try hard to finish these two up, because yeah, I definitely don't need that many moisturizers or tinted moisturizers. I don't wear foundation, so that's why I have so many tinted moisturizers, because I really like tinted moisturizers over foundation, but I still definitely don't need that many. So I'm going to try really, really hard to finish these up, and I think that is it. So that is basically all of the products that I'm going to try to pan or to use up. I will write the list down in my bottom bar below, so I'm not sure if I mentioned all of the names or all of the details to it, but if I didn't, you can read it in the bottom bar below. And I think I'm going to do like a little update video maybe once a month, just to kind of show you guys that I am actually using these products and to show you my progress. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I guess that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!